Exactly.
Every day he's constantly saying something crazy. He's like, bro, we want to not hear from you. That'd be great. I have this great joke about traffic I want to work on, but you're taking up my thinking space.
I want to just end the Zeus network. It's just nothing but like black women just fighting and just
it's like reality TV stuff.
It's like the bottom barrel of reality TV.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Get your money respectfully. If I was president, I'd shut you down. My critique of a lot of comedians who do try to talk about topical, political, or just any kind of like hot
button topics.
Could you tell that I didn't know the full phrase?
No, but I'm always trying to.
I appreciate you. I was like, I knew it was hot, but I was
heard
like,
the pause. I was like, I got you.
Thank you, bro.
What up, good people? Welcome to the Mostly Kidding Podcast. I'm your boy, Chinedu Unaka.
I'm James Davis.
That's right. James Davis today, not Jamis.
Nah, man. That's in the past, man.
That's
like, that's like early episode talk. You know
I like this jacket you got on, man.
Hey, man, honestly, as the pod, and don't you make no meme out that.
I mean, it's
as the podcast progresses, I'm gonna be dressing better, man.
That's what's up.
Button ups, maybe some blazers, you know. We might even like, I don't know, like dim the lights, have some wine.
Yeah. We for sure gonna increase the budget.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No shade, Mark. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
stay within the mix.
We're gonna add stuff in it.
It's just gonna look like more money.
Yeah, facts.
So
shout out to Petty Cash.
Exactly. We in here.
Yeah, so big announcement. Make sure you guys go see Marlon Wayans' movie. It is out. He did his thing in there. It's a sports movie.
Have you seen it?
Not yet.
That's what I love, because you're a friend.
Yeah.
And like you like he did his thing in there. Like you ain't seen it, but you just know Marlon.
I know Marlon gonna go hard.
Exactly. Same thing. I already know.
I know he
when
did
Marlon goes drama,
yeah.
Marlon is kind of like the Deion Sanders of this like acting thing a little bit.
Low key.
Cause like some people when they go drama, it's like, oh, that's a comedian going drama. But like when he's in drama, he's still in a bag that's as equal as the comedy bag. Like people don't.
He commits to character, period. No matter what the character is.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And that's why I love watching Marlon on stage, on screen. You know what I mean?
That drama bag?
Yeah.
Because Marlon in person is when he gets serious, it's engaging.
Yeah, for sure.
He'll be telling you about yourself and what you can do better. And you be like, dang, man.
Yeah.
Little involuntary monologue. But yeah, go see him. Also, because would you say it's a black movie?
Well,
it's Jordan Peele produced.
Yeah, it's Jordan Peele produced.
A lot of black actors
the director's
in there.
Also,
I don't think the director's black.
He might have black in him.
He might have black in him?
I think so. Like, I think he might be, because he
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, we'll check.
But shout out to Norman Towns.
Shout out to Norman Towns in it.
Don Benjamin.
Tariq Withers, I think is.
Yep, Tariq Withers.
Right? Yeah. He frat as well.
Frat.
Yeah, he alpha.
Okay. I thought you meant like actor or gang. But that as well. That as well. I mean? And he was in Atlanta.
Yep.
Or on the show Atlanta. Director, what's the movie? Him.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Justin Tipping, show me his face.
Yeah.
Show me this man's face.
Justin Tipping sound like a black man.
Oh, it's a white man.
Oh, word?
Actually, what is he?
Oh, he like Middle Eastern, maybe?
M. Night Shyamalan adjacent.
Yeah. He got nominated for NAACP Image.
And what? And white.
No. He got nominated for NAACP award.
Hey man, well shout out to him anyway.
No, for facts. Real
but
talk.
in this time of Hollywood, just black led, films, it's a win in itself. So you got to support that.
Period.
Because they're not happening as frequently. So you got to go see him just off the,
off the string.
When you're not going to Target, use that time to go see him.
Go see him. And because it's black, guess what? I loved it.
It was 5 stars.
5 stars.
I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. You know what it says on Rotten Catfish?
Killed it.
100%.
Yeah, killed. There's only 1 star to give on there. That's 5. That's 5 stars.
You know what it says on Black Planet? I'm just kidding. So you want to?
Yeah, but now since we're in the universe of sports movies, what is your middle 5 sports movies ever? Now, for those that's new to the pod, middle 5 means
it's a segment we have on the show.
We feel like, we always talk about the top 5.
Yeah.
But there's been great works out there that deserve love, and middle 5 is a chance to shed light on those works that at one point might have been top 5, but as more things came out, they dropped down to the middle 5, like Dr. J.
Or you thought it was trash, but then upon a second watch, not as bad.
When I was
we need
sober,
to show this movie. We need to show this movie more flowers. Not all the flowers.
Not all the flowers.
Couple.
But here's a rose.
Oh, exactly.
Here's a dandelion.
Fake flower.
Yes. Yeah. Here's a plastic fake flowers.
Exactly.
Never die.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll never love it the way we love real flowers.
We'll never get that respect
ever.
So middle 5 sports movies.
Okay, you go first.
Cool Runnings.
Ooh. That's good.
You got Malik Yoba. You got Doug E. Doug. Remember him?
Yeah.
He had a moment.
You got Raw E, comedian.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. A lot of people may not know.
And he was one of the best parts of that movie.
Damn near the lead.
Yeah, damn near the lead.
Damn near the lead.
For sure.
A lot of people don't know. The lead in that movie, the kind of like demure, like, I don't know if I want to. Like, and I'm not saying that's just my trying to sum up a movie in like one act out.
Yeah.
But he does stand up now.
Yeah.
And it's almost like Cool Runnings is such a big movie that when you see him, it's almost like when you run into Urkel. Like, it's like, but you don't really need to bring it up.
Him, but you're not.
You don't lead with it.
You don't lead with it.
You don't lead with Urkel. You're like, hey man, fan of your work. Yeah. Same thing with this dude. Like he's seeing you recognize him, but he's like, you see me about to do stand up.
But I also know him, and he wouldn't mind if you lead with it.
Oh, he wouldn't?
I think we living in a world right now where everybody's famous, so nobody's famous. So even like regular famous people, like people who are like pretty famous, they actually appreciate you. Be like, hey man, I love you're because that's happening less and less now.
What?
Because
people just like
actually walking up to you and you know what I mean? Because it just feels like everybody's famous in a weird way. So it's very normal now.
We're desensitized to celebrity because also everyone feels like 1 or 2 viral videos away from being a celebrity themselves.
And their community.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So being viral is not even like you see a video with 1 million views, that's like whatever. It's not like a big thing no more.
It's doable.
Yeah, it's doable.
It's doable. But yeah, Cool Runnings.
That's a great one.
Jamaican bobsled team, John Candy.
Yeah.
John Candy in there doing his thing. Yeah, that was a great movie. Now it's no Remember the Titans.
But it's close to it. Put black people on the map when it comes to snow.
For sure.
They didn't look at us like we messed with snow until Cool Runnings. That was groundbreaking in getting black skin closer to ice in terms of we could do that too.
It definitely made me more comfortable with the idea of skiing.
Yes.
Or being around snow.
I could do this.
Because now when I'm sledding, I have someone to. They were the Tiger Woods of bobsledding.
Of X Games snow.
Of X Games.
Snow stuff.
You wouldn't have insert famous black skier that I don't know their name.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have them without Cool Runnings.
I'm waiting for my white invite to go to the snow because of Cool Runnings, I feel like
I belong.
I'll be down.
I belong.
I'll be down.
All right, Cool Runnings. Boom.
Bet. Okay, that's a great one. I'm gonna go with Angels in the Outfield.
Okay.
Baseball movie, mixed with a little sci-fi, a Christian element to it, feel good, kids friendly, middle 5. Middle 5. Put faith in you. Put some faith in you, a little belief in the little supernatural. It's really hard to combine sports and sci-fi, and they did it seamlessly.
Yeah.
They did it seamlessly. Kind of groundbreaking when you think about it. How many sports sci-fi movies are out there?
Space Jam.
Okay. Give me another one. Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2.
Minus that one.
Yeah.
It's kind of groundbreaking. And that was first before Space Jam. Am I wrong?
For sure.
And they had multiple. Angel Alpha 1, 2, and I think a 3. So I think that's a middle 5 for me because I didn't really watch baseball until that movie. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't watch it.
I watch it during
but I'm more familiar because of it.
Because
and I bought an Angels hat. And yes,
because
anyway.
we're in LA, Dodgers is kind of popping
That movie put Anaheim on the map.
for sure. And it didn't stay on the map.
No, for sure.
It was like that movie, then it dropped off the map. Yeah. Then the Mighty Ducks movie has to do well, and that movie wasn't in Anaheim. But then the franchise came to Anaheim, and it was like, okay, for a split second.
100%.
The most splittest of a second.
Angels in outfield, great choice.
I'm going to stay in baseball.
Okay, what you got?
Rookie of the Year. Did you ever see that?
I don't know.
It's a movie where this kid, he's like a regular like kid baseball player, and then he falls on his arm. And when he falls on his arm, all of a sudden he has the ability to throw like faster than Nolan Ryan. And he gets drafted to a Major League Baseball team where he's like their starting pitcher, and his arm is like literally like he's killing it, and then he falls on the arm again, but now he's a pro,
and he lost his
power.
Now, could he control how fast he threw? Like, did it also affect like how hard he could punch somebody?
This is a kid's movie. They didn't explore that side of the power. You didn't ask
those questions yourself?
No, I didn't. I was enjoying the story being told to me.
I'm always trying.
I wasn't like, dang, how would he shoot the fade with the same powers?
Me, when I watch movie, I'm like, ooh, I'm always trying to foreshadow. Like, man, I can't wait for this guy to get in the fight. I'm low-key waiting for it.
Also, I think it was a storyline where like the manager of the team was starting to date the mom or something like that. I didn't know how I felt about that as a kid of a single mom. I was kind of like, that's a little out of bounds. You know what I'm saying?
You ever had a coach try to holler at your mom?
Not in front of me, but I could definitely see it
from you. That's what's
I could definitely see it. I've definitely had people shoot their shot at my mom for sure.
Yeah.
And
but that's a compliment.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
My mom, worse if no one's even looking at your mom.
It's like, hey, get your mom out of here. Yeah. I don't want to look at that.
Hey, this old lady complaining to me about your playing time.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, kid. Does your dad want to play hoop? Like, no, that's my mom.
I had a homeboy.
With an ugly mom?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I ain't gonna say his name. This is not the time to bring it up.
I ain't gonna say his name, but he was on the basketball team with us.
Mom was a baddie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She looked like Lisa Ray. Man, just gorgeous, you know?
It sucks. Cause it's like, you got to keep that to yourself, or did y'all let him know his mom was bad?
He knew.
He knew, but did y'all like rub it in?
Yeah, because we get quiet when she walk in. So he knew what everybody, he'd be like,
hey man, we would have a sleepover at your house.
He was like, nobody's invited to my house.
You're not allowed. You're not even allowed upstairs.
Okay, that's a good one. All right.
We three movies in, we need two more.
Middle five?
Middle five.
I gotta go. Oof. Give me Above the Rim. Above the Rim.
That's high in the middle.
It's high. It's very high in the middle. You know what? No. Can I retract?
Yeah. Yes.
Can I retract?
You can retract and redact.
I want to go Rocky. Dude, no, that's too high in the middle. I think that's too high in the middle. What you think? Happy Gilmore. Let's go Happy Gilmore. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Because it's not a serious sports movie.
Yeah. You know, as a golfer, I was immediately like, hold on. And then I immediately then clicked back into like just a regular person.
Yes.
It's an elongated sketch.
Comedy was first, sports was second.
Or sports was second, and making sense was like that part. Seventh.
But technically still a sports movie.
Oh, for sure, sport movie.
So I think it's because it wasn't the sport of it, the spirit of sport wasn't priority in the movie. That's why it's not top five for me.
I would say that the spirit of the sport was a priority of the movie. I just think it was so silly that it just can't be in the top five. 100%. Unless you're now to the golf diehards who may be watching it, it's for sure in the top five. But
that's fair.
But like that's because there's not that many like golf comedies
or just golf movies in general.
Right. It's Caddyshack, Happy Gilmore, and then like B movies and Tubi movies.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Which one, Mark? 10 Cup.
10 Cup. What's the one with Will Smith?
Will Smith had a golf.
He was a Gaddy. Bagger Vance. Legend of Bagger Vance. Mm-hmm. But they don't come to top of the mind.
Brain.
Exactly. But yeah, for sure. Happy Gilmore.
Middle
five.
Yes, only because the spirit of the sport wasn't priority. It was the comedy was first. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah, because if they made it one, and that's a tough thing about certain sports. Like, if you get too much into a sport that the audience isn't really
into
at the time, then it's like it has to be more about the jokes and the silliness.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna make a tin cup.
Right.
Which
versus
is like and as a kid, we wouldn't have watched it if it was like
100%. If you
about his tournament and his journey as a golfer.
Like who?
We're like, bro,
this is pre-Tiger Woods. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Is
it?
I think
it
so.
might.
It might have been happening around the same time,
but still, like Tiger, it was like before Tiger was the Tiger.
Right.
Happy Gilmore when it come out, but no, like the things that stood out because we're kids when it's like bro's like doesn't have a hand, you know, it's those are the gags. 1996 before Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's a great one. Okay. This is tough. The last middle five because I love a good sports movie. What's coming to my mind right now was Karate Kid. But that actually might be top 5.
Yeah. Arguably top 5.
It
could be arguably middle 5 for sure. Because I could easily rattle off top 5 that could be Karate Kid. You got Remember Titans. You got maybe Rocky, Creed, Above the Rim.
Okay, I got it. And to me, this movie is in my top 5.
Okay.
But I don't think everybody loves it as much as I love it.
That's fair.
Any Given Sunday.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's in my top 5 for sure. Yeah. I love that movie. That's a movie. If it's coming on, I'm gonna watch at least 30 minutes of it.
Yeah.
If it's like on regular cable or just on like HBO or something like that. I love that movie so much.
That movie was great. I think was that like LL Cool J's like kind of first movie?
Nah.
He was in some
He had done some other stuff. I think he had done like the shark movie and LL been, you know, but it was, or was it?
Could have been.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a long time. But it was a great movie. It was hip hop. It was, you know.
It was kind of like that dark, like bringing you into the world behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was in the locker room type.
Yeah, it wasn't like that, like glitzy glam
press conference.
It wasn't Rudy. It wasn't, you know, like
this is team drama.
It was team drama. Dudes doing drugs. I remember that the locker room scene. I'm younger, so I'm like, I don't need to see no man butt right now. But it was like showing you everything. Al Pacino with Jamie Foxx. I've always been a big Jamie Foxx fan, and I think too it was like Jamie Foxx had the show, so it was like, oh, Jamie's coming up, like So you were happy to see Jamie in like this lead role,
extra level.
Bro was kind of swole, remember,
putting some work.
You know what I'm saying? And you remember he kept on throwing up.
Yeah,
it was just a great movie, but I can see how other people be like, not top 5.
Yeah,
but it's tittle 5.
It's tittle 5.
It's tittle 5.
I will put to round out the middle 5. Gridiron Gang.
Sometimes I forget that like we really like here with it.
Yeah.
I'm be honest. Like I had forgot about how much I like that movie.
It's a great movie.
And
feel good.
Here's a quick tidbit. I was a background extra in it.
Really?
One of the bad kids. Oh, they're fighting.
You said you was talking?
I was on set. Was I talking? I was talking with a bunch like 100 other people talking.
But
background.
I gotta watch it again.
Go watch it again. You know what I'm saying? You can see a hairlined James.
How was being on set? You did 1 day, 2 days? How many days you was on set?
Couple days. Honestly, background work was so inspirational to me.
Yeah.
Because of how disrespectful they treat you.
It was our social media.
It was, what do you mean our social media?
Background work.
Background work? It was just, hey, I'm in there. I'm in the back.
That was a side money.
But yeah, no, for real. But like seeing actors like, I remember it was like Michael Pagan. It was the dude who was the lead, The Rock, like, and just seeing them walking around. And I just was like, man, I want a trailer, bro.
Yeah. And you know what, too? You know what's like dope from being on set? What helps, especially like when you're like kind of coming up young in the game, is watching great talents make mistakes.
Yep.
That was huge for me. Facts. Being on set, watching someone great and talented make mistakes.
Big facts. When you're on set and you see people making mistakes, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't have to be literally perfect on the line.
Nope.
Oh, let's have fun.
Yep. You watch movies different because now you're watching like, Denzel give a great performance. In the back of your head, you're thinking, is this the 12th take, the 50th, or the first?
You just know you're watching the best take.
You're watching
but
the
you
best
don't know
take.
how many times
and
it
Denzel
took to
might
that.
even like that. He might even think it's the best take. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Oftentimes they don't
the
get
director's
favorite take.
Exactly.
Yes. You know what I mean? So that insider baseball for whatever you're trying to do is so important, man. Just being around it is so important to growth. You know
I got that as a writer and as an actor, just seeing people mess up. The greats.
And then you're willing to mess up. And messing up is how you become great. You got to fail your way to success, man, for real.
So yeah, man, let's get into it. Our big topic for today is censorship. Now, censorship, freedom of speech. Listen, we're definitely not gonna get into the specifics of the tragedies that have sparked such censorship. That's for other shows. But even that, bro, even the fact that we don't want to talk about old boy say his name, like that's where we at right now. Like,
I want to talk about it. No, Joe.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'll say for the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna save it for the stage?
Yeah, there's a time for a place for everything. You know what I mean? There's a way to do it. You feel me?
I'm saving it for the stage when the phones are locked up.
Yes.
Those shows in particular.
Yeah, there's a time, you know what I mean? Because as a comedian, walking that line is what really kind of wakes us up.
Bro, I wrote that in my notes.
You know what I mean?
One of the things I love the most about comedy, specifically for me, is the challenge of taking a subject where everybody mostly has determined it to be dark, sad, tragic, or whatever, just something that's not funny.
Yeah.
And being able to dissect it and find the funny, find the irony, and bring that to the stage. I mean, some of my favorite comedians, even our fellow comedians like Sidney Castillo, he's great at that. Like you're great at that. Damon Jr., like I think the Wayans in general, they're great at that. Like, but like that to me is some of my favorite humor. Yeah. Like when you make me laugh at something where I didn't even see the comedy in it. Like,
right, that part. You know what I mean? Because there's comedy in everything. Comedy for me personally is how I heal from a lot of things, right? It's how I take my life punches. It's how I get over things quickly. You know what I mean? I think if you can't laugh about something, you haven't healed from it. And just because you haven't healed from it doesn't mean, you one day might not be ready to laugh about it. But we could sit in a comedy crowd right now and listen to somebody have a great Harriet Tubman joke or have a great MLK joke, but at a certain time that probably would have been a little bit too early. You know what I mean? So there's a time and place for everything, for sure.
There's so many things I want to talk about. I think real quick, a quick thing that I want to talk about is I think my critique of a lot of comedians who do try to talk about topical, political, or just any kind of like hot
button topics.
Could you tell that I didn't know the full phrase?
No, but I'm always trying to.
I appreciate you. I was like, I knew it was hot,
but I heard the pause. I was like, I got you.
Thank you, bro. Because I was gonna say hot bed,
like
hot tamale topic,
hot oatmeal topics.
Is it just hot topic like the store in the mall?
You don't know hot zipper topics, because those hot zipper topics get you in trouble, man.
My hot omelet topics, brother. They be getting you in trouble. Okay, but anyway, and I'm not gonna name no names, but I don't like when people, they want to be that comedian where they can make it funny, but they don't got that in them. It's not in that bag. It's not in their bag. And here's the thing, if it's not in your bag to talk about something that's really deep and actually find the joke, don't go on stage. Don't go on stage with a thought or an opinion. Go on stage with the joke. And that's my critique about the Jimmy Kimmel situation is there's a lot of people saying, where's the joke? No, there was a joke.
There was your joke.
I can literally break down the joke.
There was a punchline.
There was a punchline. Yeah. But people are cutting off the video before the actual punchline.
Yeah. And the punchline wasn't about the guy that actually passed. It was about the president's
Trump
response.
Let's break it down.
Which is the highest office. It was essentially, it's funny, there wouldn't even be a joke there if the president had the ability to have some kind of proper decorum and way to like respond to this in a way that brings people together.
Let's just do it, because I went over this like last night in my head. Like, so the joke was Jimmy Kimmel opened. He's a late night host.
Mhm.
To start a joke, it's called a setup.
Yeah.
So he's setting up the past tragedy and the investigation that's happened since and what we've learned.
Yeah.
And that was that the guy behind the assassination came up in a household, a Republican household.
Yeah.
So those are the facts.
Yeah.
So Jimmy's twist, or his putting his opinion on the facts, is he said, MAGA's struggling to deal with the fact that the shooter is one of their own. Now, in comedy, we use exaggeration.
Sure.
Jimmy is equating Republican to MAGA, which is not a huge stretch at all.
And just pause real quick. So let me get this far, forget it. One thing people have to realize too, comedy is hard because I can't give you all the context and details I want to about a tough situation and be funny within a 2-minute window. So you have to be intellectual enough to put the pieces together in a way and see where I'm coming from.
I can't give you a 10-minute CNN report about the news story before I get to my punchline.
Intention is more important than what is actually being said. And we all know Jimmy always has good intentions.
So he's pointing out, and literally like 2 lines, what has happened, bringing up the current event, and the subtle irony of what we've learned so far.
Yeah.
And then everyone is stopping the clip right there.
Sure.
But even then, he hasn't mentioned old boy's name.
Nope.
He hasn't made fun or celebrated any death
At all.
He's just reporting in his voice what has come out.
Was public.
And then he showed Donald Trump being interviewed days after the tragedy. And when they ask him about it, he quickly pivots to the building of the ballroom in the White House.
Right. And to real quick pause, I feel like for someone that used to teach special education, I'm being for real. Like when I watch Trump talk sometimes, I feel like he genuinely doesn't have control of his speech. And so it gets away from him. And then when someone is like poking fun at it, he has this ego because he's a president of the United States. And, you know, you ever been being led by somebody that don't really know what they're doing? But in order, it's a defense mechanism to protect. He's always projecting. He's calling this person an idiot, this person an idiot, right? And so I think for Trump, I think he genuinely loses himself in his like thought process of what he's trying to say, and he comes off in certain instances in ways he doesn't mean to come off.
For sure.
And then people calls it out, and then he doesn't have the emotional intelligence to be like, hey, yeah, look, I have this thing that I struggle with and I messed up. Instead, it's your fault.
Yeah.
But back to you.
Right. Yeah. And so that is what happened in the moment. Trump's focus was quickly went from the tragedy to the building of this ballroom. Yeah. And Jimmy Kimmel's punchline was the 4th stage of grief is construction.
Funny. I'm sorry.
It's funny. I laughed out loud. And that's like just objectively it's funny.
And if you don't find it funny, it's still a punchline.
You can recognize it as a punchline.
You can say it's not funny. Funny is subjective, but you cannot say it wasn't an actual punchline.
And you know who's the butt of the joke? Not the victim of the shooting
at all.
Donald Trump.
Yeah. And the fact that he's President Donald Trump.
And the
highest office, this is how you respond to that question.
And his objective lack of concern, the way it looked in the moment.
Yes.
And so, if anything, he's pointing out Trump's lack of mourning, or the way it appears.
Yeah.
And that's the joke.
That's the joke. And here's the thing though, bro. Jimmy didn't lose, in my POV, he didn't lose his job because people generally thought it was offensive, right? In my opinion.
Get to it.
I think he lost his job. Well, it's been reported he lost his job because there was a big contract on the table that the FCC or whatever entity needed to get passed. And I guess Trump has some power over that. And Trump, being, a bit petty, used that as leverage to have Jimmy's head. And so that's what it's really about. And then, but here's a problem with what's going on with social media, is that you have people that understand this, but in order to get clicks, in order to get attention, they take this drastic reaction to what's going on because they know this will get more clicks. And then you have people who are heart is in the right place, and what they'll do, they'll take the clip of this guy that's looking for attention, and because it got attention, use that clip in his face or her face and respond to it on their page. And which kind of it builds
a little
this,
lost in the vague.
Well,
the
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, what I'm saying is like it builds this tornado of people having strong reactions to things that they actually may not be offended by, but being offended is a brand. Being offended leads to money, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. So because attention is this new gold rush, that people will kind of do whatever for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know. So.
No, at first, I totally get you. Like, at first I was not understanding because there's so many names we don't want to say. But no, for example, which is in this particular case, a lot of people are using the brand of being offended to get clout off this Jimmy Kimmel situation.
Yes.
And they're piling on all on threads, all on social media, whatever, really debating like, you know, what is funny or saying that something's not funny. Yeah. Clipping it so that it doesn't appear funny. Yeah. I saw somebody last night, they're like, it was insensitive. And I'm like, that's insensitive? Like, right. Here's the thing. This is a host of a late night show. He has a whole staff. Yeah. There's producers. Yes. So it's not like he's just freewheeling. Yeah, he's not workshopping new material. Right. The words he's saying are a compilation of a staff. Yes. And his favorites of the staff. Yeah. He doesn't go to the office and literally, I'm going to write my monologue. Riffing. Right. So the fact for someone to question if it was like, where's the funny? Like, bro, they're not coming on TV with something that's not 100%. Funny. Like, that's what I got. Like, when Stephen A. Smith went out, I think he's a perfect example of what you're saying. Yes. He's using ulterior motive. He's using the brand of being offended and questioning the comedy to lean into his political other bag. Yeah, exactly.
He been vocal about he wants to run for politics. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, but then there's dishonesty of pretending you don't, because Stephen A is a very smart man, pretending you don't see the joke because you're trying to galvanize a base for your upcoming aspirations outside of sports.
I'm just saying this, Stephen A. Smith, you got to lower your tone when you're talking about comedy. Yeah. Here's the thing. He was very standing on business. Where's the joke? Where's the joke? I felt like Ryan Clark or Marcus Spears when he's talking about football on First Take. I'm like, oh, bro, you're not even in your lane right now. You just being loud and wrong. Because then it's like Stephen A, like, you know, you're not funny, right? Like I laugh respectfully. I laugh at Stephen A, not with Stephen A. Mm-hmm. Now, Stephen A's nephew, have you seen him?
No.
You gotta watch now.
Yeah, I think
Stephen A's nephew, he's funny.
He cracks you up.
Hilarious.
Funny subjective.
Stephen A's nephew is way funnier than Stephen A.
Stephen A's daughter's funny.
All his relatives are funnier than him.
Yeah, Stephen A's funny.
He's a character.
He's a character.
But he's never dropped a joke or dropped a punchline. Yeah. He's just like, I'm in Miami and I'm happy.
You know I love LA.
You know I love LA. You know the sunshine, the palm trees. Mom, wait. It's like, come on, bro. Don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that, man. That's all I'm saying, man. We try to keep it lighthearted, man.
Yeah, facts. And I think, like I said, like Stephen A, other people, a lot of times there's ulterior motives that are pushing these strong feelings that are sometimes misled. And then on top of that, you have some people are being outright paid to push a certain voice out there as well. Yeah.
I feel like people already have determined what the truth is. And so like, I almost feel like you just got to find your tribe of people who share the same truth.
Bro, I tweeted the other day, I said, I feel like people no longer care about the truth. They're just trying to find a community that believe in the same lies. I
mean,
and that's sad.
The energy, divisive. You can't really, some people are very committed to how they feel. So like, my whole mantra right now is controlling what I can control.
Yeah, focus on your locus.
But I do feel like conversations are needed, but it's just within the people that are listening. And then y'all figure out y'all game plan of what y'all are going to do. Yeah. But trying to reach out to other people.
Especially strangers.
And try to convince them to think like you is weird. But I will say as comedians, just comedy, media, I've always felt like media is very important. And so the controlling of media is dangerous, especially in a society where I mean, you know this as a teacher, education is just being prioritized less and less. And in general,
By design.
by design. And most people get their information and their education about life from, it used to be TV, now it's more social media, but still TV as well. And that was always one of my inspirations for being in TV, was knowing what I learned from a sociological point of view of the fact that we are teachers as people in front of the camera. People are learning from you. People are learning from who you are, how you act, and they're taking that as a representation of greater, bigger, wider things.
Right.
So
and what he did to Jimmy, he already kind of did to universities. Like a lot of universities, he was demanding they take certain curriculum out. He was demanding they take certain programs out that was meant to support people of color, to kind of help even the playing field and rewrite some of the wrongs of history. He took a lot of those stuff out, and the way he did it, was dangling their funding above their heads, right? And so when you're going after a comedian, it's very dangerous too, for the public, because especially with like so much misinformation out there, because the only thing, in my opinion, that can keep up with the lie is the truth wrapped up in a joke. You know what I mean? That's the only thing to keep up with a juicy lie out there. And so when you start attacking, art that is trying to, spread the truth and keep people together, it's not a good thing.
I mean, also, it's just like, this has been a part of our society, comedy. There's no comedian who everybody likes their material. So to just cut off a comedian because you don't enjoy their material. I mean, now here's the thing, and I gotta give it to, I watch Fox News, I watch MSNBC, I watch CNN. I listen to everybody's opinion on most things. I want to just know what everybody's feeling. And I do have to say, as a counter/devil's advocate to those who are mad about the Jimmy Kimmel situation, he's definitely not the first comedian to be censored. He's definitely not the first comedian to face negative backlash, lose a job, lose an agent, lose representation.
Sure. There's different
over
rules
a joke
for different shows, different networks, etc. It's like we're marketing to certain audiences, but what Jimmy said was kind of, or the reaction to what Jimmy said was kind of off, is that that's similar to other things he said before on the show.
I get it. I'm just saying, like, I think that to have an honest conversation about the Jimmy Kimmel situation is to acknowledge that comedy censorship has been around for a while, and and now to come from it to originate or somehow come from the government or FCC, that's different. However, as a society, I just think it's a great point that I've read. Like, there have been conservative comedians who just are saying things that other people don't like, and they have suffered. Ari Shaffir, when he talked about Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was his personal social media.
But
and people personally went after him, not necessarily like a network.
No, he got dropped from his agency. Like,
because the spiral around him was a lot.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, people,
niggas been dropped.
Freedom of speech has been a flimsy conversation within,
for sure,
comedy. I mean, how many people were ready to cancel Tony Hinchcliffe for what the jokes he said at the convention?
Cancel him from what? What was he doing that was?
I'm just saying,
they don't have that power over him. That's what I'm saying.
No, they don't. But if they did, they would have.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, censorship in comedy is not just it's happened on both sides.
Sure,
that's all I'm saying.
And that's facts. But kind of to your original point, this is different.
No,
this is coming from the executive branch. No, that has not been done.
No, not at all.
This is completely different, because there's one thing for the public to be like, hey, we don't like this guy, we don't like what he said, whatever, and then if they are represented by a certain group or like talent agency, and that talent agency decides this is bad for their brand, that's valid, that's business, right? But when it comes to the executive branch using funding to manipulate a network and the messaging out there, that is a whole nother level.
Yeah, for sure, it's a whole nother level.
And the other thing about it is, like, I don't think Jimmy says the bit unless it wasn't like greenlit by the network. I don't think there was an issue. Like,
Oh
you know
no,
what I mean?
yeah, it was pressure. That's the thing now. It's like to live in a world where I already hated network notes. But imagine after network notes, you got to get government notes. You got to
Yep.
get federal notes, you know?
Yeah.
Like a joke got to go just past the writer's room, now to the executive producers, now to the network. All right, now we got to ask Trump and them how they feel about this
Or
joke.
just some random guy that really hates you. Like,
You
hey,
know?
man, you might say these jokes.
It's just like, that's too much, man.
It's too much.
Y'all already don't get to see the real raw comedy because of all the layers of notes and stuff that we have to go through before it finally gets on screen. But to have a government interference, that's not even crazy, bro. It's out of the playbook. It's out of the dictatorship, authoritarian playbook. It's like when Kobe came out and he was doing all the Jordan moves. And he's like, oh, he's baby Jordan. He's trying to be Jordan.
Yeah.
We seen the same thing in government.
Yeah. Not for sure. And I think
baby Putin.
And my prediction or my hope is, well, not my hope, but my prediction, I think people are caving to him, like different institutions and entities, only because I think in their heads is like, we just got to get past these 4 years. Like, I think they're playing the long game. Like, do we literally lose our funding and just crumble as an institution? I don't know if that's even possible. I don't know the logistics and the money behind that. Or do we cave a little bit, wait this thing out, and then, try to fix these? But it's gonna be. I mean,
that's
hard to fix.
That's the existential question.
Yeah.
How seriously do we take this? How urgent of a problem are certain things you see?
Yeah, and I think it's very urgent.
Yeah, but a lot of people, in order to remain more comfortable and not be stressed out, they will tell you the opposite and just, hey man,
right,
4 years. But what they don't know is certain things are happening that it may not be just 4 years.
Because even with Stephen A, he was telling Jimmy, he was like, I'm not saying you shouldn't say what you want, but you gotta understand this is the administration that's in, and you gotta understand how to survive and play the game. And the reason that messaging is wrong and dangerous, because
it's a dangerous
first
game.
of all, as a black man saying that is crazy, because you're spitting on the spirit of MLK, you're spitting on the spirit of Malcolm X and people that put their neck out there to allow you to say that publicly. And then the other part of it too is like, the reason oftentimes the system can't change or the system can't be improved, because most people's primary focus is their position in the system, right? If your primary focus is how can I rise in the system, then we'll never have time to change it, right? If my primary focus is like, okay, how can I beat the game versus how can I change the game? Well, then I'm just as guilty because I'm playing by the rules, and there's a balance of, you can't necessarily go through life living in a world that don't exist yet, but also you can't just go through life and accepting the world that is. It's a balance, right? You have to do both. You have to be able to know how to move through the world that is while you're fighting for the world that should be.
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, you got to protect the arts, know, like, I mean, because even the whole, like, you got to play the game with the administration, like, some of the best jokes were made on George Bush.
Yeah, man.
Some of the best
jokes. It's tradition to make fun of the president.
It's tradition. I mean, one of my favorite characters right now is Matt Richards' Chocolate Trump.
Yeah.
Are you telling me now he can't do Chocolate Trump?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and here's the thing. That wasn't the plan to make fun of him that day. He gave them the ammo.
Exactly.
Every day he's constantly saying something crazy. He's like, bro, we want to not hear from you. That'd be great. You know what I mean? We want you not to say something foul. We want you not to say something crazy. We want you not to, try to push these laws and force people of, lower communities to struggle.
It's like, shit be so wild, bro. You're forcing me.
Yeah.
You're forcing me. I have other bits I'm working on, but come on, bro.
I want to talk about
they gonna think I'm living in a bunker if I don't talk about this.
I have this great joke about traffic I want to work on, but you're taking up my thinking space.
Coming out here looking half dead. Black Bush, Dave Chappelle.
Hilarious.
Richard Pryor as a president. I don't even know if he was spoofing anybody, but this like presidential parody and comedy. And listen, when I did Baraka Flocka Flame, I ended up on Inside Edition.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah.
And they tried to press me, but it was like, And I told them the same thing I'm saying now. This is a tradition of comedy.
Yeah.
So
I think that's one thing that this administration, specifically not Mr. 47, took or has that other presidents didn't have. He doesn't have shame. He doesn't have no shame. And I think before, that was one of our biggest weapons as a public. We were able to shame our political leaders into being better. But I think our president showed that I think everybody thought the line was here. He showed, no, the line is actually here.
He's immune to shame.
He's immune to shame.
You shame him, he's like, shame on you for trying to shame me.
Yeah.
And that's why your ratings are low.
Yeah. And, bro, he's just like,
you have a lack of talent because you're trying to shame me.
Facts, bro. So it's very interesting.
I was thinking about this too. Like, they, even before like just comedians, like, and social media, like presidents have been getting roasted in articles. Have you seen those little the drawings they do on like those magazines where like they be drawing presidents and they be extra fat and looking ugly with small hands, like they've been imagine being roasted by a sketch,
right? You
know what I'm saying? Like they've been roasting comedians and with drawings, like to try to end that and call that something that's like un-American or a threat to peace and democracy or something that the people don't want is like just so against. Like, to me, as soon as there's a new president, you're in my face 24/7, bro. I'm gonna see the funny stuff about you. Yeah. If your hair is off, if you got weird eyes, they were talking about Barack's lips. You know what I'm saying? When he wore the tan suit, it's like you the most powerful person in the world. You gotta act like it.
It's a compliment.
You gotta act like it, man.
Being roasted at a certain height is like, it's low-key a compliment.
You gotta be like Jay-Z, man. I'm not even gonna address certain people.
Don't address it. It's below me.
You below me, man.
That whatever that's supposed to be below him. But I think he was genuinely embarrassed because he doesn't realize how he comes off.
It's crazy to have that hair and have other stuff embarrass you first. But nah, man, like this is part of like American tradition. But I had a question for you. Mm-hmm. Say you're president of the United States. Okay. You got one show that's on air. You can kick it off.
One show.
You got the dude in the FCC in your pocket. Mm-hmm. A show that you feel like is not beneficial or just bad. I don't want to see it on no more. What show you kicking off?
Man, I don't know if I got beef with shows like that, but let me see. I have to kick a show off the air? A show off the air?
This is not it, but here's an example. You're kicking off ridiculousness because it's taking over MTV. Like that's like something like that. It don't have to be like...
No, yeah, I know for legit. Yeah, facts.
But just... You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I want to kick off... I want to just end the Zeus Network.
The Zeus Network.
The Zeus Network.
What's the beef with the Zeus Network?
That's they got the women fighting, the Krishans and everything. It's just nothing but like black women just fighting and just
it's like reality TV stuff.
It's like the bottom barrel of reality TV. Yeah. Shout out to them. Get your money respectfully. Mm-hmm. If I was president, I'd shut you down.
Yeah. Low key, I mean, that would be my answer, to be honest with you. Because
I gonna take my answer.
No, I'm not gonna take your answer, but I just want to kind of comment on it, why I love it as another president.
We're shutting you down, Zeus.
I can't stand those shows because oftentimes those shows will sometimes hit other homes that aren't of our color.
No, people are learning about black culture from that show.
And I hate that. And oftentimes young black minds that are super impressionable are taking
it's normalizing it.
It's normalizing that. They think that, this is how I'm supposed to act. Because obviously this is on TV, especially if you don't have like better role models at home at all, then you're looking at that like, this is a way to get on.
If I'm Suge Trump, I'm shutting that whole network down.
Okay, if I had to shut something down, what's the shopping network? I don't want to see it no more, man.
Just like
where they be selling pots and stuff,
like the QV, like the home shop,
QVC. Take it down, bro. Because every time that should be waking me up. Obviously, you ever fall asleep to the TV on and then you start hearing a commercial? That shit always wakes me up my sleep.
You don't want to.
When I was growing up,
you don't want to wake up to people selling you coins.
Not at all. And then you be too lazy to go get the remote, so you watch like 30 minutes of it, and you learn about a grill against your will.
How's that? What kind of ratings do those shows get? Oh, that's another thing I had to just clap back real quick. Because a lot of people who are hating on Jimmy Kimmel, they're like, he didn't get shut down because of what he said.
Yeah,
the show was bad. The ratings were bad.
That's not how TV works.
That's not how TV works.
Out of nowhere.
And also, it's like it's late night. It comes on at 11:35.
Yeah.
Off top, because all y'all love streamers and all y'all just glued to your phones, all TV ratings are low key dropping.
Yes.
So like we can't do that.
The audience is spread out.
Like all late night TV ratings are dropping. They
you
just
heard that? 3,000 reels just dropped right now.
Exactly.
Like, bro,
at 11:35. You know who has the most viewership at 11:35?
Yeah.
Porn.
Period. even porn industry is hit.
It's dropping too.
The OnlyFans industry is hurting. I imagine is hurting the porn industry because
we're not deep into it.
Yeah, I don't do it.
I don't do it.
Past that, man.
Yeah.
Sports only for me.
Sports only.
You know what I mean?
I'm grown.
I beat off to my memories. Anyway.
But why does that feel healthier? Right? It does. I'm not bringing in anybody new.
Nobody new.
This is between me and my past.
This is me, my soul ties.
Right?
This is between me and my soul ties.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Don't show the FCC that clip.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I think it's just so much content. I get anxiety when I'm about to start a new show, bro. Because I'm like, what if I love it? I don't got time to love 12 episodes available to me right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's why I'm more of a movie guy now because it's an easier commitment. It's like casual dating versus a relationship. When you drop 13 episodes, or you discover a new show, somebody tell you about, you got to watch this show. You check, there's 4 seasons. I can't watch that show. What if I love it? That's 400 hours I got to find. I don't know where I'm going to find that time.
I drop out of shows like I dropped out of college.
Bro.
I'll be on it. I'm enjoying it. And then I'm like, hey.
I watched the first episode. I skipped to the finale. Let me see what happened.
Abbott Elementary. I'm on like season 2.
Right, bro.
Maybe 3.
You know what I love now? Movies and shows that you could watch out of order. What's Poker Face? Yeah. Love that show because it's like a silly Law and Order.
I love a show where I don't have to know what happened the episode before.
It's too much.
Because those shows, and now I think it's even more rare, like for shows to just drop 1 episode at a time.
That's why Abbott's a hit too, because you watch out of order.
Yeah, exactly. But those shows where you expect me to like wait a week,
for
the next episode,
I actually prefer that. I prefer that, bro.
You do?
I don't want it all at once. It's too much.
Well, here's the thing: I'm not gonna watch it all at once, but I don't like waiting.
What happens when you let a kid alone in a candy store? He gets a tummy ache. You're supposed to break it up. You're supposed to put it at the top of the fridge. You're like, I'll give you another one when you finish your homework. All right, bet.
Well, I'll say this: the show's got to be really good for me to like really binge it. But I just like the access.
There's a few good shows out there that I like binged recently, but you're like, man, you'd be like, we got busy schedules. I really can't binge nothing. I can't binge nothing, man.
I've been watching Hunting Wives. Have you seen Hunting Wives?
No.
Bruh.
See, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bruh.
Hunting Wives?
Listen, man. How do I break it down?
Yeah. Have you seen Dark Matter?
Everybody wilding, bro. And it's like it's in conservative Texas.
Let me check the computer. Everybody wilding. Bro.
Everybody wilding.
Hunting Wives?
Hunting Wives.
What show would you compare it to?
Damn, bro, like Sex in the City on cocaine.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like, and they hooking up. It's a lot of
people over here.
Lesbianism in a good way, respect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's like a little bit of a soap opera.
You know what's funny? You ever watch a soap opera show on accident? You ever seen Greenleaf?
No, but I because I already knew that was a soap opera.
I'm watching it, right? this really happens to me, bro. I was probably a little under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
I watched this show.
It just happened to be on.
Yeah, I think it happened to be on. I think I just clicked on it randomly. You know what I mean? I think like the main girl is cute. I just clicked on it, and I'm watching it.
That's all it takes.
And I'm locked in. But then I finished like 2 episodes. I was like, man, a lot happened in that episode. That episode was jam-packed. I was like, oh, this is a soap opera. Because soap operas have so much fucking drama.
What I mean? That's what Hunting Wives is.
Yes, okay.
It's like
those are fun.
Every scene you're like, damn.
Is that a sign we're getting older? What? We like soap operas now?
Low key. Shout out to the people who remember that show Revenge. That came on ABC. I know you didn't watch it. Listen, I watched it with my ex. Okay, a woman brought me into the show.
Man, shout out to your ex, man.
Hey, my exes have definitely, and one in particular, have definitely like put me onto a lot of shows that I would not have watched. Gossip Girl.
Anybody I deal with, friendship or relationship,
Yeah.
I like to leave you better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not here to destroy you. I'm going to teach you everything I know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I like to leave you better. I like to help you support your stuff. That way, if we ever, you can't say your boy did you wrong though.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
We watched that show.
You left here better though. I'll tell you that.
You up on that
the
actor
next
now.
Nigga, congratulations.
Come on now, and I know you about to. And I know you about to watch this with somebody else.
He wasn't
you
cooking
disloyal.
before.
That's I hate when I put somebody on. I know you about to watch this classic movie with another nigga.
Yeah, I helped pay for that master's degree. You know what I mean? Dio. No, you ever seen Dark Matter?
Dark Matter.
Apple TV, sci-fi. I highly recommend it.
Dark Matter.
What's it about? I highly recommend it. It's you like parallel universes? You know about those?
Yeah. You know about those? Don't.
Well, I know you know about those. You know what I mean?
All that. I love sci-fi.
I love sci-fi. Bro, it's sci-fi. So okay, Dark Matter. All right. Mm-hmm. This guy, I think his wife dies or something. Mm-hmm. Then he has opportunity to go back in a different universe and like try to fix it. But of course, a lot of things go wrong. He's trying to get back. Yeah. This other guy, that's him, gets back into his universe. I don't want to ruin too much. Mm-hmm. I strongly season 2's coming.
Hey, look, let's wrap it up like this. Mm-hmm. That's our homework. I'm gonna watch Dark Matter.
Okay,
you fair. Watch Hunting Wives.
Okay. I'll do it.
And we're gonna keep telling these jokes. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I got so many hot jokes. I think I might drop a friends and family special. I think that I've been thinking about that, like a special that's literally like a close friend special. Everybody drops a special, like I want everybody to see it. What if I drop a special where I'm like, look, these topics are so taboo and so fire. I'm only dropping it for the homies, friends and family, to the point where it's like an exclusive release. You gonna wish you got to see the special, but because I know you a hater or I know you sensitive, it's not even available to you.
You should just sell on DVDs to make people
DVDs.
You really want to watch it? Figure it out.
I'm about to release a DVD.
Facts.
A hard physical DVD.
And I'm gonna put the year on top of the case so they know it's 2025.
Matter of fact, it's gonna be a clear case, and I'm a marker the title,
permanent marker.
Special
with some smudge.
It's gonna be like red, like special from James.
From James.
$10. Oh yeah, look out for that.
Well, my brother, we used to sell rap CDs like that.
Really?
Yeah. You used to rap? I used to rap. I was in a rap group called Top Mission.
Okay. We're stopping the episode right there, and we'll talk about that next time.
All right, that's a cliffhanger.
Because I know Mark gotta go. He's being very polite.
Oh yeah, right. He gotta be at 11:30. My bad, Mark.
Past Mark's timeline.
Like, subscribe to the YouTube, comment on the clips and the videos,
and watch the old episodes. We cooking
Facts,
honestly,
man.
like from episode 1 and now, if this is your first episode, watch the old ones. Like we really presenting a vibe.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to being funny, man. We just had to address that real quick.
I was funny.
Yeah, we was funny. Up in the top and in the late in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, man.
You was Chinny Luther King over here.
Hey, man. It's close. We in it.
We in it. But
we in it right now.
You had the sunglasses on, so it hit different. It hit like it was still cool. Yeah. Like I'm dropping knowledge, but like, haha.
Yeah, I wonder if I see the red in my eyes, man.
Exactly. He was over here. It's just flames coming out.
I mean,
we'll see y'all next time.
We'll be all right.